is basically T Sha, and welcome back to my channel. Now, if this is your first time visiting, welcome. Glad to have you. But if you've been here before, you know that we are talking about homeschooling and how to set up our house and prepare everything for homeschooling. So let's dive in today's lesson. And today's lesson is about picking a curriculum. Now, if you know anything about homeschooling, or if you've already started research, you know that there is a plethora of materials that you can use to homeschool. There's plenty out there to choose from, but you basically have to choose the one that you feel more comfortable with and the one that is conducive to your family. My children, before we started homeschooling, they attended a private Christian school, and at that particular private Christian school, they used the Abeka curriculum. So it was a no-brainer when I decided to homeschool that I was going to introduce the Abeka curriculum to my children at home. Now, the Abeka curriculum at home from school is no different. Basically, they use the same thing. At their school, they did incorporate some other programs from other places, but as I looked into those programs that they use, there was really basically no need for me to use it, because if I use the Abeka curriculum and then if I supplement it, which I'm going to teach you guys this in a couple of lessons later, supplemented some of the things that they did, then it will equal out. So we decided to go with the Abeka curriculum, and here is a part of the Abeka curriculum. This is arithmetic for the 4th grade. Now, when you open the 4th grade book, the way the curriculum works in Abeka is that when you do your lesson plans, it goes from day 1 to day 180. So there is really no in-between. There's no turn your page to a certain page. If you stopped on that, if you stopped on this page, upside down, if you stopped on this page Friday, it's going to start over. I'm sorry, you guys. It's going to start over with this page Monday. So no need for lesson plans. The first thing you're going to do when you order your Abeka system, I will encourage everybody to order the entire system. With the entire system, it comes with all the teaching books. It comes with all the student books. It comes with all of the worksheets that you need for every day. Hand me that math book right there, that 4th grade math book. Yeah. It comes with all the student books that you need and all the readers. Hand me a reader. Somebody has a reader? And all the readers for each grade. So this is not just one reader. It comes with all of them for each grade. It also comes with a video manual. If you choose that particular group, it does come with video manuals. You have penmanship and you have spelling. And these are all books that the kids can write in, or they can use with penmanship. I would suggest them using a separate sheet of paper, but Abeka brings everything that you need when you order it. This is about a $400 or $500 value when you buy all the groups together. And again, you're gonna just work in order. So when you first get a book like this, these are the workbooks. So every grade has a workbook. So you have 4th grade, you have 3rd grade, and I have 5th grade. That's the grades I have, because I have a 5th grader, a 4th grader, and a 3rd grader. When you get these books, what I would encourage you all to do is to get one of those big things. Every kid has one in color. So my 5th grader is purple, 4th is blue, and 3rd is gray. Get one of those things right there, and then get a big notebook and start tearing out the pages. You're going to tear out all the pages. This is a page that she's supposed to do today. But start tearing out the pages. I would suggest you tear out for the entire first semester. So that's going to be, the entire first semester is going to be about 60 lessons. It'll be about 60 lessons per semester. Tear them all out, put them in a notebook form so that they can find each day. And then when it's time for them to start class, they can just start from day 1 and go down. Do this with all of your books. You can do it with spelling. You can do it with language. I have a language book right here for 3rd grade. Let me show you. You can do it for language. This is a language book for 3rd grade. Again, tear out all those lessons. These lessons are gone from first semester, so that when it's time to start working, you can just pull those lessons up and they can go from there. No use of being confused about the lesson plan. So go tear those all out, put them in sections by a big notebook, put them in sections: math, history, language, science, health. Put them all like that. And sorry, you guys, my light went out.
Did the power go out?
No, how would the power go out?
Disconnected.
It's connected to my laptop. Okay, so go in here and tear those pages out so that you can have everything readily accessible. Now, also, Abeka is going to come with a teacher or a parent-driven workbook. I would encourage everybody to purchase that when you purchase all your books, because in that book it's going to be some sheets like this. I'm going to try to black out our address on the sheet. You can't see that, but it will come with sheets like this. And on these particular sheets, let me fold this over so you can see it. It's going to show you all the lessons that need to be done. So there is Bible, you have arithmetic. Those are all the tests that you need to take per that semester. This is 3rd grade. 3rd grade. This is the 24th week of the 24th to the 34th week of. Well, this is 4th grade. This is 4th grade work. And then in the back, it has all of the language, spelling, poetry, writing, history, and science that they need back there. And you can just look at that and you can mark those off, because those are the lessons they need to complete before they take those tests. Also, they have this video manual booklet that gives you just like a daily lesson plan. This is a 5th grade video manual booklet. And what it does is it takes you from day 1 to lesson 1. So, you know, on that day, you have Bible memorization, Philippians 2, 4 through 11. You have arithmetic. You need to do page 1 and 2. Again, like I told you, it just goes in order. Then you have reading. You need to read Reads of the Read Beyond Horizon. And that's page 2 through 7. It's hard for me to read to the side. But anyway, it just goes one page after the other. And this is a lesson plan. This is like the Bible of 5th grade. Can never go wrong. So another reason why that we chose the Abeka curriculum is because Abeka, again, this is language for 5th grade. You can see that it's February. She's already finished her language for the year. Because, well, not only is it all torn out, but it's all completed. These are the quizzes and tests. So they also send you the quizzes and tests for that school year. The reason why we chose Abeka, another reason why we chose Abeka, is because we wanted to choose something that was pretty much simple for parents. A lot of times there are some curriculums. I know that you have come home and your child has asked you questions, and you can be a college graduate, you can be a high school graduate, you can, already experience those classes, but you have questions because we didn't grow up learning Common Core. Now, Abeka does not have those things. We do not learn Common Core. We learn basic math in Abeka. And when I say basic math, it's just follow the signs. And it's really simple. It's self-explanatory. Once a child learns it 1 year, they know it throughout the years. And they're just going to learn different things. Like this year in 3rd grade, you're going to learn 1/4 of 32. That's something new for 3rd grade. Also for 3rd grade, because last year we learned our measurements. We're going to learn how to take a small measurement to a large measurement, or a large measurement to a small measurement. That's something that you learn in the 3rd grade, which is something simple. But it's a basic equation, something that we all learned when we were in school. So it's nothing that will be too difficult for us. Again, the language also is something that is not too difficult for us. Basic things like how to write a letter, which are skills that children need, but they don't necessarily learn anymore. You see, this is how to address a letter. See how simple that is? Very, very simple. My husband said when he he joined the military very late in life. But when he joined, there were quite a few guys younger than him that had joined that did not know how to address a letter. And it was quite unfortunate that those guys didn't know how to address a letter, but Rebecca teaches that. I think that it's fundamental for children to learn the basics. Then once they learn the basics, then you can get into the really, really tough things. But again, Rebecca teaches the basics. And it was something that I could do, and I was able to teach all subjects without any questions. Now, there was some times that I had to go back and look over 5th grade. I think 5th grade had a particular area in fractions that I had totally forgot about, and I had to go back and refresh my mind with fractions. But other than that, everything has been pretty self-explanatory and pretty easy. Something that won't cause you to be stressed out or hard. Again, with me homeschooling 3 children at one time, some people will ask, well, how hard is that? Well, basically it's really easy because Rebecca gives you the handbook to go with, and that's easy. Now, what do I do when I want to allow them to be competitive to other or public schools? So, to allow them to be competitive to other schools, Rebecca has it a way where the lessons are not too intrusive. So we can come into class at 8 o'clock, and then if we go straight through class, we can finish at 10 o'clock. Now, are the children learning? Yes. The reason why they're learning is because Rebecca repeats. So the lesson that you learned today, you're going to learn that tomorrow. You're going to learn it the next day. That Friday, you're going to have a test because you've learned it for 4 days in a row. The 5th day, you have a test. And of course, because it's the 5th day and you have memorized it over and over and over again for 4 days, you've got it in your mind. And then at the end, it has unit tests where you repeat it again. But as you're going through the different lessons, everything that you learned it's kind of like exercising. Have you ever did an exercise workout video and the lady said, well, we're going to learn the first move, and the first move is reaching, and then we're going to learn the next move, and it's lifting. Okay, let's put it together. Reach and lift. That's the way Rebecca curriculum goes. It goes where you're going to learn it, you're going to do it. You're going to learn it, you're going to do it, you're going to learn it, you're going to do it. So it's not very stressful. So with that time, we have an opportunity to get out of class about 10 o'clock. If we come in at 8 o'clock, if we come in at 11, basically it's a 2-hour period of time where we are learning. So with that additional time, we learn math.
Times.
We try to brush up on our math. We also do computer skills where we go on there and we learn how to edit video. We learn how to edit graphics. What else do we do, kids? We
multiply, divide.
We divide. We use our time.
Roman numerals.
Roman
division.
numerals. We do division. We we have learned
checking.
basic computer skills as far as passwords, saving passwords, how to type, where to push your fingers on the keyboard, and things when you type, sending and receiving emails, phone etiquette, how to answer the phone, what this phone. So read quite a bit. There's a big program in reading. One thing that kids do at school that they possibly don't do at home, because we are in one classroom, is they don't get to read out loud as much as they could do at school. So that's one thing that we try to do every day is read aloud. Another thing that we're incorporating this semester that we didn't do last semester is book reports. Now, book reports are part of the ABECA curriculum, but the way that they choose to do them is that you write it down and you submit it. Well, instead of writing them down and submitting it, I think it's appropriate that the kids, because they will be transitioning back to school, is to learn how to make a presentation for their book reports. That's one thing that we're incorporating. Also, there's a music thing. They do learn how to read the notes and music in their readers. What's another thing that they do? They learn how to do poems. So that is memorization. So they get up and they learn the poem at the beginning of the week, and at the end of the week, it's recited. So that's all I got to say about the curriculums. There are several types of curriculums. Some along the lines, some are more competitive than others. If you are wanting your child to be in that competitive situation where they're learning Common Core and things like that, they do offer that. I know that there are a lot of parents that want that for their children, but I do realize that after they go through high school with Common Core, well, after they go to elementary, by the time they go to high school, it's just basics that they're learning. Now, my children learn basics, and then by the time they go to college, they're repeating those basics again. So I'm not really sure where that fits in unless they become teachers or something like that, and that's something that they will learn along the way. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and gave you some understanding about picking a curriculum for your children and how easy this particular curriculum that we chose for our family worked for us. Until next week, remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification button. I look forward to hearing and talking to you very, very soon. If you have any additional questions about homeschooling, please feel free to use that email address that I posted in the description below.